Well, that's not supposed to happen. Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? Welcome back. My name is Oshikorosu and I'm here for you guys to play some games. Today, guys, we're going to be diving into a cool, unique process that I have started on our Twitch live stream. I'm going to start importing over to our YouTube here. What's going on today is I'm going to take you through a unique episode, which I have never done an episode like this on YouTube, I don't believe. So we're going to take a look at it. And I want to do a bit of a level creation stream with you guys, or I guess a level creation video with you guys to see. I know a lot of times people will submit levels to me, and I know on the live stream it was really popular for people to say, "Hey Oshi, I really want to submit levels." I had this one individual who said, "Hey man, I've tried to please you with my levels and I don't know what to do. You're just too picky for me." And I guess this is my testament to come out and say, okay, this is what I'm looking for in a level. This is not the first level I've made for other YouTubers. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a couple minutes. Before we actually officially start the episode, I want to start and give a shout out to the comment section. And let's hit that up. All right, so today's highlighted comment comes from Sam. Sam Wildshire has given lots of comments in our section before, so I kind of want to acknowledge that, and says, "You best believe I'm spending the last of my data on Oshi before I go to bed." Sam, I love you. Conserve the data, baby. Conserve the data. It's precious. It's a commodity. But what you need to do is you need to get on that. You got to get on that Wi-Fi mode. Thank you for the wonderful comment. All right, so let's dive into this. So, welcome to my level creation process, guys. We're doing a level for EricVanWilderman.
Weird question, what's your cup size? I don't know, I think this is probably like a small. How is that normal mode? That's bananas, did you see all that shit?
And hopefully he sees this and hopefully he wants to play it and hopefully he showcases it. Again, it hasn't, I typically always kind of want to, collaborate with other creators and stuff like that. So I have talked with EVW, EricVanWilderman, a little bit and suggested I make him a course. So hopefully this is good enough for him to play and feature. We're going to kind of talk about what we have done, what I don't want to do, and then we're going to actually make some progress in the level design. So let's talk it through. Happy day, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing awesome. How are you guys? Looking forward to reading that comment section. So I guess first and foremost, when it comes to like creating a level, I feel like the level should be aesthetic. It shouldn't just be, you know, a platform with a straight line platform with stuff. This is all unbuilt, but you know, with a couple obstacles jumping over things and then nothing above your head. I really want to see, like, when I play a level, I like that design element that gives the level some depth and some flavor, you know. It gives you some design aspect. So I know Eric can do some pretty amazing stuff. I know he plays super extra no skips, so bomb skips are nothing unique for him. I guess, you know, like the piranha plants are also nothing, you know, all this stuff is not new to him. And so we know he can do that. Now, in the subworld it gets a little trickier, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to create checkpoints before the super hard, well, not the super hard stuff, but just before the challenging aspects of the level. I did try my best to attribute them in both subworld and main world, so I always want to show that love. I know he knows how to do a couple shell jumps, so we have a little bit of shell jump consistency. Now, I haven't fleshed this area of the world out yet. I feel like there's a lot of design elements missing for this. But I kind of want to just start and show you guys from start to finish now the gameplay of what we have and how it's going to work and what I'm hoping for the course. So immediately right at the start of the level, I have this thwomp that falls down. Another thing I like is I like putting in these aesthetics that look dangerous, but they're really actually not. It's like these padobos on the rack here. You should never hit them. I don't think you can hit them. The only time you can hit them is maybe on the bottom part if you're making a sloppy jump. Outside of that, you know, they're just aesthetic. Even the thwomp here, he's aesthetic. The fire bars in the subworld, aesthetic. They're just there to like design freak you out and add some like dynamicism to the levels. So we're going to start a level with a couple skips, and we're going to go up, and I used 3 coin indicators here to try and indicate that there is 3 jumps. You get a little bit of a resting period here, nothing too crazy, and we are already on our way towards Subworld. Well, I died, so I'm a noob. Okay, well, I'll just do it over again. Now that's just a regular standing shell jump there. You don't have to like do this wild running. I thought about making it kind of more max height, but at the same time, I figured that's actually probably good, and I've kind of already committed this design portion to this. So as we go, we follow the pipe down. I wanted the pipe to do this, you know, the cool little transition thing where it would look like you go up and then down. Now, I may actually pull this whole level a couple sections forward so I can do something with a pipe that kind of imitates the same Overworld effect, where the pipe is coming up from the Overworld, and then, or it's coming, yeah, all the way from the top down, and then we'll put the 4 blocks there and move everything over 2 blocks so that, you know, the same design element is there. Because right now between main world and subworld, the pipe from main world is coming all the way down, and this one exits to the right from the left. So there is some incontinuity there in the storytelling. So anyways, we come through the pipe, and then we start into this subworld here. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Oops. I don't have an actual stylus, so I'm using some pretty makeshift styluses right now. So part of the process is that, yes, we're gonna get hit and we're gonna lose the mushroom. Now, once you hit the checkpoint is designed to start you underneath the bridge section, so that you'll start underneath the saw and you can pop up. And that way we're just like getting damage boosts coming through the level. Now, this is my favorite way to set up a double shell jump. It's kind of like the easiest way to do it. You don't do a whole lot of stress and like trying to manage where you throw the, you know, the shells and stuff. Well, that's not supposed to happen. So then, okay, so yeah, you start the checkpoint down here. You start a small Mario, and again, we're back up to it. And that's the importance of putting the checkpoint there, is because the checkpoint is in front of it could be considered a pretty hard trick if you're kind of new to double shell jumps or you don't know how to set up like this. Because what a lot of people try and do with their double shell jumps is they get 2 random enemies on the ground, and they do something like this, and it's just so much harder. It's just so much more unnecessary than it needs to be. Like, let's just do it right, you know? Uh-oh. See, and then you end up like one of those situations where you just keep, and it becomes a stressful situation. And I want the tricks to be, I want to do the tricks, I want it to feel good, I want to get some accomplishment out of it, but at the same time, I want them to not be a headache, and I want the level to play fun and still feel accomplished at the same time. Okay, anyways, starting back from the double shell jump, I guess you could set it up here like that. I mean, there's 100 different ways to do it. You can actually, even if you're more comfortable doing it like this, you can even you know, you can go back to back. You can go left to right, right to left, however you want. There's some flexibility there in however you want to get up there. If you can do 2 shell jumps to get up there, you're got it. So that's, in my opinion, that's what I think. So anyways, going into here now, so you do die if you fail this part, but again, checkpoint's right there, and it's only 1 trick away. Okay, so when I do bomb letters, I actually have to like mentally count to my head. I'll kind of talk it through, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I count. I know on the 8th one I'm gonna do my jump, so I always wait for 8, and then I count mentally in my head. Then on 8, or I think you can get away with 9 on this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you go, right? Oh, I can't believe that saved it. I changed this yesterday, and I guess I didn't save the changes. We don't want to use buzzy beetles in this setup. I was suggested during live stream to use Buzzy Beetles. And the reason I don't want to use the Buzzy Beetles, let me explain to you, is we're just going to try this a couple times. And yeah, see, the fire bars here are just completely aesthetic. It's not going to happen now. I'm going to have to run it a couple times to show you guys. Because if you don't land on this guy just properly, you'll grab the shell and you'll actually hit the guy underneath you and cause you to fall to your doom. Even though you did the jump completely right. Okay, it happened like 4 times on stream last night. Okay, so that's kind of, I know I don't think I was actually on the hitbox to hit that guy, but that last death is kind of what can happen if you use the Buzzy Beetles. So what I did instead was, we ended up using Monty Moles. Oh, Monty! Found him. What I ended up doing, was I used this guy here instead. And there's a huge difference in how this operates, and I'm gonna kind of illustrate that to you right now. So the difference is once we land on the Monty Mole dies. So there's no way for that hat there's no way for the Shelmet to hit the Monty Mole post hitting the Monty Mole jumping on him. And because of that, it's gonna cause, there's not gonna be any accidental death. If you make that jump and you grab that Shelmet, you 100% grab the Shelmet. There's no jank. And like I said to my live stream audience the other day, someone suggests putting a checkpoint here instead, or putting a reset door or something, or like some kind of reset or some kind of checkpoint. And I said, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to make a level that has a weird jank mechanic in it that we're just bypassing with a checkpoint. Like, I want this to all be good. So you don't have to worry about jank. You just have to worry about having fun and playing a good level. So that's kind of where I left off. And then we come back through this world here, and then obviously we're in the last stretch of the level. And that gives us another checkpoint and a YOLO jump off. Now, one of the cool things I want to do for Eric is, I don't know if I have it in here yet. I do have it in here. I want to create a YOLO section. Hopefully Eric don't see this video here. And I want to do that like that. That like, oh my god, we didn't make it. What a stupid YOLO section. But I know it gets used a lot, but for effect, I want to see it because, I think it's cool. So we'll have to design that so we do this YOLO jump off, and then we'll have a couple of hidden blocks or something here that we can just climb up and hit the hidden blocks and climb up and around and finish the level. So today, we're gonna play through the whole thing just back to back, because I kind of want to time my progress and see how much content we have in this level so far. So let's just play our level here and see kind of what we've come up with. And so I've talked a little bit about my design process. I tried my best to guide him, down there, because, Ooh. I tried and I also thought about using the key and using it as like a true ending kind of thing near the end of the level. Okay, we made that. So we're sitting at 30 seconds of level play so far. If you go... Oh, man. I gotta remember not to... I come out too far on that. I always come out too far on that jump. But I like to start the level over when we play, so that we can just get a feel for what the player has to go through every time. We have to clear it all the way, so I have to be proficient in the level anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go up. And then we go into here. Again, yeah, the fire bars are just aesthetic. The chain chomps and all that fire stuff in there is just all aesthetic. So we're sitting at 45 seconds of level play. So world record will probably be like a minute and a half on this course. I don't want it to be too long. I don't want it to be too short. I want the player to, 60 seconds. It's not a speed run. So like I said, one of the neat things I thought about this was like, this is all one fluid trick here. And then once you come down and you spin off this guy, then you get a little bit of a break. You're like, okay, I can breathe for a second. Then back at it. And then you're like, okay, I can breathe again. Finally get some breath. And I think that's important too, because you can play it straight, you can go nonstop, or you can stop and breathe if you want. There's nothing really holding you back. The timer on this bomb is not so loose that you're just like standing around waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting forever. And it also gives a bit of freedom in case you don't get it in the first shot. I think that's important. There's good flow, and then there's good stuff in the level. So now I just have to figure out what we're going to do in this part, and we also have to go into Subworld and finish making that look more aesthetic. So I think what we're going to do to start is I'm going to pull everything over to the left. And I'm just going to start at the left, and we're going to pull it all. Okay, that all worked out. Okay, now we just want to fill in our ground spots here. Okay, there we go. I think that looks right on point with the rest of it. And then we'll just grab our pipe and our hard blocks. So yeah, hard block will go like that, and then we'll grab a pipe, and the pipe will be, again, really aesthetic. And it'll just run all the way down to the top. And there we go. So that's again, it's not crazy, but it's storytelling, and it's important to me a little bit. I mean, I think a little bit of storytelling is important in a level. I actually thought about pulling this level even 3 more slots over to the right, just so I could line this up here, right? So we had more of this on this side here, right? But it's honestly, it's not that unaesthetic. But I'm not sure if we're gonna need anything over here. I kind of thought about something, but then I kind of thought maybe not. I wanted to like have a large Koopa shell shoot across the top of the level and break some ice blocks or something, just to make some, particle effect, I guess. Just be like raining particles, I guess, especially over this section here where there's a lot of open headspace, and you can get that effect to go once or twice, right? You can get the shell to go and maybe come back. I don't know how the physics would work, if it would despawn or what. It probably would despawn, so maybe we'll just leave that out. I know this video is a little bit different than what you guys are used to. It's a lot different from what you guys are used to seeing, the clears and stuff like that, but I thought this would be cool just as something a little bit different. And I mean, just to show you guys my creative process when I do create. I've imported the other Wii U into my studio here, so that's where we're playing on. I'm playing on my other Wii U that has a non-broken screen. Oh my gosh! Okay, so then let's go back to main world for now, and then we'll just kind of start fleshing it out. Yeah, see, this one comes back straight up, so continuity there is still good. So we're gonna start here, and I kind of just want to do some like chill platforming, more like platforming. Well, I don't know. Another thing I wanted to do was a bomb wall. So what they do is, shout out to Tuvok for this, is we take a 3x3 wall. Okay, and then what we do is make an actual 3x3 wall, and we start cutting slots into it. So I think the first one would be here. No, I think we'll go up 1 spot on it, and then what's gonna happen is, yeah, you're gonna take these cutouts like this. Okay, maybe you need a larger cutout than that. Jeez. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a bomb and we're gonna put a hard block above his head. And then a green shell. We need another hard block as well, so we'll just put that there. We're gonna need a winged hard block. I think we're gonna put it. Right? Because what that's gonna do is that's gonna cause the bomb to blow up. Then we put a one-way. No, I don't need to save just yet. Put a one-way in here as well as a green turtle shell. I guess it could be Buzzy Beetle. I want to use green turtle shell though. Actually, I think it almost needs to be Buzzy Beetle. And then the one-way will cause Mario not to be able to go through, but oh, come on. Okay, there's two problems with this. One problem is that it's too close to this here. Second problem is that, obviously, that's... How the heck do you make that work now? Do you move this out and move that in? Okay. I am learning. Why can't we get that to come out anymore without one weighing up that whole wall? See, now that's too far. So I'm gonna have to get this figured out. 1 second, guys. Okay, I got it to work. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? Okay, I feel like that doesn't feel friendly though to play that. So I feel like you almost have to be in like large momentum. I mean, that's okay though, but we figured it out. So it's actually, I'm gonna use a 5x5 set of earth, and we're going to do this a couple times throughout it. So this same section is going to appear. Maybe we'll put some like danger stuff over here. Can you put a checkpoint on a pipe? I'm curious because what I want to see happen is we put a saw blade here. So I put the Z and the down there to try and... I'm sure Eric has seen this done before, but just as a reminder to a player who's like, oh, I've never seen this before. Yeah, I think we're gonna need momentum going into that for sure. Yeah, I want to come through that pipe. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna change this formula here a little bit. This is all gonna get moved, and it's gonna be over a pit. It's gonna be over some kind of pit that's gonna allow us to preserve momentum, because I don't want that guy to walk off and be a problem. So, you know, we'll eliminate that problem entirely. So we're gonna come through, and then we're going to expect to take a damage immediately, but as we start, it's not gonna be lethal for us. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we have this mechanic built in, but we're going to use it somewhere else. So let's move it for now. So we're gonna put it over a pit anyways, so let's just leave it on the pit here. This might actually be a good spot for the YOLO. You get up here and you finally YOLO off, right? You would ideally get up here, do some junk, YOLO off. So how would we make that feasible? Let's do like so we'll do a pit of munchers like this. So where... Okay, but then we also need to be able to spin, so we're going to spin off it as well. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I don't want that to happen. Hold on. What happened there? Okay. So another thing we're going to need to do is make sure we're moving. We're going to make sure he's moving full momentum here. Having a mental block. Okay, so I've kind of revisited this part here so you can kind of see something of what I'm building, a resemblance of what I want to do here. So what I think we're going to do here is we're going to build something a little bit like this, so that what's going to happen is we're going to come out of the pipe, we'll take our damage, and then we're going to start over here, and we're going to, I'm not sure about the thwomp yet. But I want to kind of keep this going, where we can kind of like keep going up and up and up. So we're going to escalate through, and we're going to have a tight-ish timer on that P-switch. So it just depends on, so we're going to do like a little bit of manipulation here and see how that works for timing on this section. But anyways, yeah, I'm not sure about the thwomp. I'm not sure how I feel about him like continually pounding over there. Yeah, we'll kind of keep something like that. Now, I could drop this all down a block. Yeah, we could do this, yeah. But again, at least we get like a pause period before we start. So we can kind of like, you know, examine what we're doing. We have a time and we have a bit of breath to say, okay, I see what's going on here. Let's go for it. Okay, so now that we've kind of built up the framework of how long this is going to be, let's see how far we can get through on this reliably within our timer. Uh-oh. See, it's not going to be easy. It's actually going to be pretty straightforward. It's just going to take a little... Wow, we can go the whole way. Shoot. It's a little bit more than I thought was going to happen. Okay, so I fleshed this out a little bit more. I was thinking about putting more booze, but I think I'm running actually out of enemy sprites at this point. Which is, I guess it's not that crazy of a bad idea. We're going to be finishing up the level here soon. Those boos won't hurt you as long as you jump up. So anyways, let's see where we... And then I thought we would do our true ending door over here. So we'll get like... And that would be our true ending door. So if you have the key, you would come in somewhere in the level. And ideally right before the celebration. So we could even pull this back. And then do the same thing here with this. And then put the other door there. We'll worry about placing that door here in a minute. I just want to see how far we can get on that, because I don't think we can make the whole thing on the same P-switch timer. Wow, you might actually be able to make that. That's a stupidly tight timer, though. I think we'll keep it that tight, though. I think we'll keep it like that. Okay, so then, yeah, we would put our Yoshi in the in a block. We would put the star power in a block, and I guess it's just traditional to do one-ups, right? So yeah, that would be our one-up, or that would be our true ending room. So yeah, that would be your attribution right there. So you get a GG. If you put it all coins, it just looks really gaudy because it's not a lot of space. But anyways, so we've designed a true ending. We've got this little section here. Now we just gotta lead out of it and basically to the end of the level, and then we're good to go. So this will be the final frontier, and we can pull all this back. Okay, guys, so yeah, we're going to... Okay, so basically from here on out, we just want to get this section where he needs to enter this full speed. So as long as we can get him bouncing... Shoot. Too many sprites. Okay, how does that feel for a distance? Oh no! Oh, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll freaking do. That's what we'll do. If he fucking hits the YOLO midair, GG to Eric, man. He hits that midair, GG, man. Yeah. But if we expect him to do a midair, we're gonna have to line that up a little bit more, a little bit longer. So we're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. So I put the key door at the end and I showed him like a true ending door here. So what did I say, 7? I'll probably add some decoration, like some vines and stuff like that after down here. It'll kind of show it's like a cliff edge or something. Give it like So yeah, okay, so then he'll go for the swag midair. Whoops. Okay. That I don't want to have happen. And you'll miss it, and you'll be like, oh, dang. Oh, yeah, survive. Woo. Right? We're going to move that over, though, so we don't get a kicky feed on it. And then ideally we want to... I feel like this section is already kind of drawn out too far. How many spaces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, some things just line up perfectly. Without you even knowing it, you know? Like, sometimes things just turn out beautiful. Those blocks aren't going to be there, by the way. So 1, 2... Just like that! Now I just gotta put some decoration in and we'll be good to go, I guess. We'll put some vinage in there. We'll get some, do Padobos count as enemies? Means I probably can't put too many, right? Shh. Does the coin count as an enemy if it's on the track? It does too. That's bogus. Okay, whatever. Well, that kills that idea. Kind of wish there was like lava here or something we could put in. Well, I guess I'm going to take a couple seconds here to figure out how I'm going to spice this up a little bit. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I guess finally, I finally have finished up this kind of area here. I just added a couple Padobos in. We did throw the hidden block here so we could just get up, go through the door and win. I'm gonna put like a little heart in coins here, and just a little heart, you know, show some love. There we go. We got a little cute little heart at the end to say thank you. Okay, so then my other concern was just this open. It's like super open here. Do we write a message in the sky or something like, you're a super player? sky here is okay. I mean, it's okay to have a little bit of open sky, but just like so much blank level, you know what I mean? Like, at least we got the attribution there. We could put another attribution here, something like some kind of title. I'm just gonna get I thought about doing like, so anyways, I wanted to get my trail here to see how high we go. So I can kind of, I might like build some, I might take some of this and go. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I have an idea for it. I have an idea for it though. Okay, so I put some decoration in here. Let's kind of see that. It definitely feels better. Just want to make sure it doesn't obstruct my ability to make those jumps. So it doesn't. So we can actually continue to add a little bit more detail now. So let's go with some semi-solid in the background. I don't like that one. That one. What's the other one? Okay, so let's go with number 2 first. And yeah, I'll just write a little message in here like thank you for playing or whatever I could write. Oh, you know what I wanted to do though? I wanted to do semi-solid number 2. Number 3 on the background a bit there. Alright, so there we go. So I finally finished up like the top of this little section here and just put thanks for playing. So I think all that's left is really to go and upload it and we'll see how it goes, guys. So wish me luck and let's play some Merrymaker. Let's actually do some playing today. It's been a while. Sorry, it's been a little bit. I actually spent a really long time uploading this, working on this video. Gonna be a really weird video for you guys, but I hope you guys like it. It's a little bit different, but this is the creation, the mindset of creating something behind the scenes. You know, a little bit behind the scenes. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to add some sound effects really quickly before we go, because I won't get a chance to do this again. Where is the heartbeat? Okay, so I got the thumbnail where I want it. Okay, let's go for the upload here. So, anyways, this is where I typically would start. Oh, I pressed load and not upload. Okay, there we go. You need to clear this course before it can be uploaded. Clear course now must be cleared from the start and also from each checkpoint flag. That's okay, we can do that. So clear from start. Let's go. Work in progress. What are we gonna call this course, guys? Oh my gosh. Good stuff. Good start. Good start playing my own level. Wow. Okay, where's all my nerves now that I need it? Okay, first little section done. And we gotta start over again. Shit. Yeah, I really hope Eric enjoys this course, man. I like to, like, when I build courses, I try and be, like, really conscious about, I try to be, like, really conscious about things like, will the player understand what they need to do? Will they enjoy the tasks at hand? Will it be fun? You know, just will it be fun and engaging to play? Do you walk away with a sense of, like, yeah, that was great, you know? I mean, I like it. So, I mean, by that extension, I hope everybody likes it. Come on, get in the freaking hole! What is going on there, man? It's twice in a row. I missed that. Yeah, so I hope the player, or anybody who plays this course, enjoys a little bit of challenge, the platforming, and the stuff involved. We go 3 for 3 or what? There we go. Holy hot diggity. So there's our true ending key. So we need that for true ending. Okay, life is good. We'll do our 8 counts. 1, 2, 3. Shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it. Okay. Now we're back. Okay, we go for this section here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it took me a couple tries to get back here, but anyways, we're back. Okay, wow, we got it. Ah, lost it at the last second, man. Lost it at the last second. Okay, we'll be back. Won't take us very long.
5 hours later.
Man, I am getting my butt just kicked right now. And it's always like really stupid deaths too. Like, I've died like, I think in every place I didn't expect anybody to die. Possible. I think I've died like everywhere. Let's just recap a little bit while I try and catch up to my former glory, because now I'm not even making it past the introduction of the level. Okay, I've made less and less progress since I've decided to start recapping my lack of progress. Anyways, so we make it down here. Life is pretty okay. But I've died to just missing the bomb throw a couple times. I've killed myself with that shell jump. I have a lot of times what happens down here is I end up like losing both the shell mitts. Okay, well that's good. I let go of my 1 button. It's not, yeah, you can't make it up there. Case in point. Just like fumbling the bomb. Just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. What do I do? So that's the hard part of the level. We're basically done. We just need to now tie this off. And I'm just choking so hard. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going for the solo. I'm not going for the swag bidder. Oh yeah, I guess you don't have to. But I set it at a height that it shouldn't knock you off. I didn't want it to be too low that, like, if you goofed up. Yay, 1-ups! Ooh, baby! There we go. So level's uploaded. Let's give it a name. I guess I'm gonna go with like I was gonna go like Eric's Playground or EBW's Playground. Oh, I gotta do more checkpoints. Yeah, but that's okay, man. We got checkpoints now. Life is good. Almost though. Almost made the swag midair. I don't mind trying to swag midair after a checkpoint. Okay, so that's from checkpoint Overworld, and then it's from checkpoint Final checkpoint. Oh, baby. And I have not uploaded a course in. Yeah, see, that's where we're gonna go. That's how it's gonna work. Oh, baby. Okay, now we give it a name. Now we're gonna give it a name. I can't believe we made that last P-switch timer. All right, let's give her a name and then wrap it up. Wrap this episode up. We'll call it Eric's Playground, then we'll go like Oshi vs EVW or something. There we go. Oh, Eric's Playground, Oshi vs EVW. Uploading course. I got a level code. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, never to play that level ever again. No. All right, guys, yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, definitely encourage you guys to leave me a like on the video, leave me a comment in the section below. What do you guys think of these like level creation things? You know, like I like it. I don't create a lot of levels, but this was a collaboration opportunity that I started on Twitch and I brought forward to YouTube. And we finished up here. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of thing, let me know. It's not that I'm gonna make a whole lot of levels often. It's a big hassle to import my other Wii and get everything hooked up. But yeah, just curious how you guys feel about it. But yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know how your day was. Spread some positivity, and I will look forward to reading those in the future. If you guys are new to the channel, I'd encourage you guys to subscribe. You know, hit the bell notification, stay in touch with daily uploads here on the channel. And of course, if you guys didn't know, I also live stream on twitch.tv/Oshikorosu 5 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday. I would absolutely love to see you guys hang out there. We're a really awesome community. You guys would just dig it. We play a lot of different stuff there. Life is good, man. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look nice.